Oh man. Well, I'm just gonna wait till the chat populates. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Just off. Wait a minute. Oh, just keep. Yeah. Yo, John Steele. What's up, man? Whatchamacallit? Literally packing the car right now. I'm going on a road trip. Yeah. Literally. All the way from North Carolina to New Mexico. That's the trip. And then there's Hurricane Beryl. That's hitting Texas right now. But I did my research, and it's not going to be as dangerous as how Texas is dealing with the hurricane. So I'll be safe. Yeah. And I don't drive right now, but I'm gonna drive at 6 in the morning because I just can't just take off. Ciudad. Cuidado. Or you mean cuidado? I don't know. Unless that's Italian. Italian for to say be careful. Be careful in Spanish. Probably a different dialect of Spanish than I'm used to because there's like cuidado. But yeah, that seems very, very similar. So I was like literally packing the blanket, portable charger to the power bank. So, and then I may or may not bring the tent. I was thinking about it. I don't know. So like, I know I was gonna like, I'm passing through Nashville, but I have someone that knew Nashville, and they're like, don't bother with it. It's a shithole. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna pass through it though. I might get a bite in Nashville. Yep, land of enchantment. Shit, more like the land of entrapment. Cause I felt trapped over there. Nah, it's a beautiful state. I don't know if you own a home or anything, Mr. Steele. If you don't own a home yet, but say if you don't yet, I say get a home in New Mexico and just retire there. Maybe it's not even your time to retire yet or any of that shit, but I had plans to move there. Yeah, I remember saying Las Cruces. Not the cheapest place to live, but the city living is cheaper than probably to where you're living. New York, I think, unless you're in Jersey or something. I know you're in the up northeast where it gets cold as shit in the winter. So I know that for a fact. Bro, I went to Canada. And it was cold as hell. And the island of Newfoundland. It was like spelled Newfoundland, but cold as shit. But it was the first time I seen snow because it doesn't snow in North Carolina. So I had my fun there, but it was just for business. Just there for 2 days. Cold as hell though. 26 hours. So I will have to. I almost said sleep on the road. Well, technically, yeah, sleep on the road, but not while driving. But um, either I'm taking a hotel, or I'm sleeping at a rest stop, or I'm camping. I probably might not camp. I probably should just bring it just in case. Yeah, 26 hours. That's from North Carolina to the town where my mom is. I don't give out. I'm not giving out specifics on the town, but I'm going to New Mexico. First place I'm hitting. Unless I'm in Texas and I see my friend that's in Lubbock, because he used to be in New Mexico and yada yada. We used to skate together. So, and on top of that, I'm bringing my car because I'll be on vacation for 35 days. So yeah. So it might take me. Sophia Gaming. What's up, Sophia Gaming? I'm not sure if I've seen you before. Maybe you've popped in here, maybe you're new. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Sophia Gaming. I'm gonna put this shit down. I'm all holding a fucking blanket. I'm doing alright. My homie from NM when I was a skater too. New? Okay. Please hit that subscribe button, Sophia Gaming. I'm not sure if you got a channel, if you got some stuff to check out, I'll check out your stuff too. So, yeah, that's crazy. You were a skater too, or unless you're talking about like rollerblades. Me, I got like a skateboard. Unless you're like a real skater, skateboarder. And, hey, that's even cooler. But them roller skates, man, I remember last time I was on roller skates. Whenever I went on a date, when I actually went to go visit family in New Mexico and shit. I took her with me and all that stuff, and boy, like I was terrible. But then as soon as I got some rest, I actually had more balance. So it's just something your body just gets used to, rather than like it's not something you learn. Your body has to get used to the balancing part of rollerblading. Kind of just like skating, just keep on rolling with it. Literally, keep on rolling. Oh yeah, y'all should. I appreciate that still. Look at this thing. This thing's can power a few things. Has like an outlet and shit. I wish this had enough. Amperage or enough wattage. I don't know. It's amperage. I wish it had enough amperage on the outlet so I can use my shop vacuum. It's a tiny little shop vacuum that costed me $30, but this isn't enough power. And my two homies, Dominguez and Marlo, big skater heads in the 90s. I roomed with them for a bit. Oh shit, okay. I don't know where you roomed with them. I'm not sure if this was during your army days and all that stuff, because you said, yeah. I don't want to say too much, but yeah. The golden years. Where they had the BDUs. I'm not gonna lie, them BDUs go hard. Oh, what's up, Eleanor? Good to see you. It's been a while. I know, right? Long time no see. Sometimes I see your notifications, but boy, am I busy sometimes. Oh, whoever hit the like button, thank you. Thank you for hitting the like button. I know you've been active, semi-active, Eleanor, or Ellie. That's what you like to get called, huh? Ellie, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm 25 years old and have a driver's license. When did you get your driver's license? What, at 24, 25? I hit the like button. Oh, okay, the like button. Oh yeah, that was you. But hey, no shame, cause I got mine at 21. Everybody else got theirs at like 16. So, hey, it's never too late. Um, and like I got my driver's license just before 25 in May. Okay. Hey, Ellie, that means you're a 1 year older. For real though, kid. And on school, drive safe. Hell yeah. Oh shit. But I remember driving like just in a little town. I had like a beater car, and I was only able to make it like 30 miles. I couldn't drive in the city with that thing, not even if I wanted to. Oh, wow. In the army, that's yeah. Oh man, the more I find out about you, the more we got in common. It's just crazy. Like kindred souls, I'd say. But but I didn't really start driving till I was 22, whenever I was actually going to the city. Ooh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. It happens. I'm lucky. I'm fortunate enough that that hasn't happened to me. And I used to be a very nervous driver. I was so intimidated by traveling, by like. But whenever I finally made my plans, I'm going to Miami. I set up an Airbnb. I'm like, okay, I cannot back out. So I didn't back out. Drove 9 hours from North Carolina to Miami, quicker than you would think. I kind of sped through it a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie, but I mean, Florida drivers are crazy. I had to drive crazy in Florida. Like, I was just trying to like play it safe and like you barely have any like opportunity to actually get the lane because people drive like assholes. So I kind of had no choice but to drive like a psycho. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. I think it's gonna be a while till I go to Florida again. But it was beautiful, so I'll give it that. Got 7 viewers. Yeah, an old man drifted into land when I moved. See, even though Ice on you, yo, what's up, Ice? Yeah, up here, New York, Connecticut, not so all assholes. Oh, it gets worse up there. That's one reason why I don't want to go to New York, just because of how bad the traffic, just how stressful. I feel like it's gonna be a regrettable trip if I ever go there. Unless I'm married, then I'll deal with it. Sam, can't really stay much. Just wanted to say hi and see you in person. Nice to meet you. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, and thank you for the like. Um, I don't know. I don't know. You couldn't pay me $1 million to go over there. I just know it's crazy and stressful. My mental health matters more. Yeah, yeah. And on top of that, you're in a different time zone in like Japan. So like maybe it's 8 in the morning right now, which is kind of early. Maybe it's 9. I'm not sure, because I know there's Japan, and then I know there's like Philippines. Maybe it's a similar time. I'm not sure. I forget. I feel like Japan's time's earlier than Philippines, but in the Philippines it's 12 hours ahead from the East Coast. That's one thing I always remembered. Yeah, yeah. This is Ice. Ice, this is John Steele. Good man. I've known this guy for years on YouTube, on these YouTube streets. Literally, whenever I started out, 12:35 p.m. Oh, okay. So it's 13 hours ahead. So I guess Philippines is earlier. Wait a minute. Okay, it's 11:36. I've been to Japan. It's a beautiful place. I am so jealous, Ellie. Like I'm envious of you. You even going to Japan. I'm going to Japan eventually. I will get mine. And I'm gonna have a good time over there. Aussie land is like 12 or 3 hours ahead of us too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Australia, yeah, something like that. Australia is so big that I'm pretty sure there's gonna be time zones. god, oh god. I see. I'm pretty sure someone told me Japan was super populated. He doesn't never wants to go over there again. But Japan has culture, so there's a different. Or not that New York doesn't have culture. It's a boiling pot over there. Japan has culture and it's clean for the most part. I got a free trip due to an internship there for a little. Oh yeah, yeah, you were in an internship for a little bit. I remember. I forgot all about that, but yeah, that was like back in 2021, 2020. Tokyo, of course, it's populated. Yeah, but that's like it's popping in Tokyo. I think I'm going to Tokyo, but I mean that's like such a generic tourist move. I'm gonna check out Tokyo though. But I want to check out other places. Like I actually want to like be in Japan for like a month or for 2 weeks, so I can be able to check out a lot. Now it's 2018. You have known me for a while. Well, yeah, I've known you just as long as Steel, really. Uh, Steel Pacific and Samoa, where New York dates. First, as for time zones. Yeah, if you go to a tourist spot, of course it'll be populated. Yeah, yeah. And like I think it's gonna be a little pricey too because the exchange rate just isn't all that with American dollar to yen. Like I just heard things are just gonna be like stupid expensive, but there's certain places to actually go touring where it's like affordable foods and stuff where they had it was some YouTube short that I watched. Maybe it's wrong. I hope it's right. Bye. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate you coming through. But I just there's always like travel tips on actually still enjoying Japan instead of having to spend your hard-earned money. Now, if you're rich, then you probably don't have to worry about that. But for the rest of us brokies that are just busting our tails, yeah, we get like it's just good to strategize, really. Oh, I've been good. I've been good. A little bit of up and down, but you know what? Better than I was before. Better than I was before I joined the military. Like I've been better off, really. Like I'm glad I got my car. I don't own it, God forbid, not yet. But I'm doing better. I've I at least have a skill instead of just being an unskilled worker, just barely knowing how to do, just only knowing how to do that minimum wage job. Um, just trying to improve. I've been practicing Spanish, so that's also another plus since like the past 3 months, really. A bunch of countries dropped the petrodollar recently. Yeah, exchange rate will be dumb high. Yeah, it's just unless like you're in the unless you're in the Philippines or Thailand or in Africa, you're gonna have a good exchange rate. Even though the exchange rate probably got worse for the American dollar, just like whatever you can buy, the price comparison to like the money that you'll use to Africa to America or Philippines to America, it's gonna be very affordable. But in developed nations, not so much, just terrible. And hopefully we recover from this. I don't have high hopes, but at the same time, I'm just, in the back of my mind, I'm like, maybe it'll get better a little bit. Yeah, it's expensive. Safe. Okay. Let's say I took a nice little lady on for a date and all that stuff. Or this guy took a girl for a date and like, but he got a bunch of food, so these guys eat a fucking lot. But let's say it was like a normal date, $60 just to have like a normal course meal, and all that stuff for me and her. $60, $60, maybe even 70. It is just insane. I'm not spending 70. I'd rather like if I'm staying somewhere in like the cheap hotels, because there is cheap hotels, those cheap little quirky hotels and all that stuff. Or if there's an Airbnb, I'm cooking. I'd rather cook, and it still might be expensive buying groceries, but it's gonna be a way cheaper because it just is. Things having food cooked for you is just stupid expensive. I don't even buy cooked food for myself anymore. Pizza is cheap, but like Domino's, like in the States though, like 14 bucks, but then you pay like a tip or whatever. It's always fucking tips. I can't stand America. Things have been tougher for me, believe it or not. I'm sorry about that, Ellie. Hopefully it gets better. You know, hopefully you bounce back, stay resilient, stay strong. Um, I'm gonna end this live in like 6 minutes because I'm gonna go walk with my buddy so I can go sign out. Because I go on leave. Still knows the dealio when it comes to going on leave whenever you're in the military. And then I go Betty by, and then I wake up at 5:30, go drive, and my adventure begins. So yeah, yeah, you know. And as soon as this live ends, or as soon as I get back from the sign out, go pack my car, because everything's ready. And just, yeah. I have a master's, but I'm working a job that is only 17 an hour, and they reduce my. What the? Okay, so let me get this straight. The economy, things got more expensive, and then you were working a decent. That was a decent wage. Why they reduce you to 1580? That's just wild. That's wild. It's like, oh, sorry, due to budget cuts and all that stuff. Hopefully you find a better company so you can at least make that rate again. And maybe you live near this place, or hopefully you find a job that's near where you live, because that's super convenient, less gas, less commuting. Because gas expenses is a real thing. Damn, that sounds like a personal problem for the company, or maybe they didn't want to fire anybody, or maybe they just want to. There's always profits, but they're like, but like I kind of really like those big profits, so not to lose as much, reduce pay. What are they gonna do? Leave the job? Maybe only a few will. They know people need jobs because it's a tough world. It's a tough world. Me, I plan on being mechanic, and if I do own a business, I want to like have like a shop. That's what I plan on doing. It's a non-profit. I live near that place. My parents pay for gas for the car. Okay. Okay, so it's not like you're just gonna leave the job, even though the pay reduced. It's like, oh damn, you might see like 50 less bucks or 100 less bucks per paycheck. But see, Ellie, good thing you live with your parents, because rent is just, oh my gosh. So you're in a very good position. I'm in a good position because I don't have to pay for rent. Even if I was married in the military, there's just all kinds of stuff like benefits when it comes to being married and all that. You used to work for nonprofit? Huh, okay. But yeah, and there's another thing, like being married like on the civilian side, it's just gosh. And then having kids. People aren't having kids anymore just because of this economy. I'm lucky I don't even have a kid. There's some people that are still having kids, but they already well off and they have no choice but to keep taking care of those kids, unless they put them up for adoption, which most won't. Most won't. But yeah, it's almost like it's discouraged. Yes, sir. Through the biggest hospital, mental health, mental health worker. Oh, okay. So you're like an assistant, or unless like Yeah, my brother has 3 kids, but he is well off due to him being a doctor. Okay, yeah, doctors make hella money. But if he had 6 kids, he probably wouldn't be able to be as well off. Probably still would have been able to make it, but it's just this ain't the era to be baby booming. Clinical side. Okay. Clinical side. Oh yeah. At the clinics instead of like going to like the high end therapists. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh man. Let me check the time. Okay, I'll be okay for now. Case case management. Okay. Well, I might interest you. My brother works for Headspace Health, Johnston. Headspace Health. I've been thinking about working in the healthcare sector, but I don't know. Maybe it's not that I don't want to do it, but maybe it's not my calling. As interesting as it would be, maybe it's not my calling. Unless I do some engineering when it comes to like manufacturing or the technology part, I could probably see myself doing that. But like dealing with the people for health wise, probably not. I've been out of the game for 3 years now. I would say that's not too long, but I could say the same for myself that I've been out of butchery, and I kind of already like lost a lot of knowledge of it. Like I forgot a few cuts and all that stuff just because it's been so long for me. But I still remember most of it. Pretty sure I'll do pretty well. But like the whole clinical management stuff, I'm pretty sure it requires a lot more thinking than just busting your tail. So it is complex. I would read more about it. My father was in law for healthcare, and there was a lot to learn. Yeah. Law, on the other hand, because there's just all kinds of career avenues. Law, although that would take up a lot of my time, that I could see myself being a lawyer because you need to know laws, and you like saving your own butt is I don't know, saving your own butt is just a good thing. I kind of save my own butt when it comes to money and knowing mechanics and not getting screwed over for the most part. I know what to check. Because even in the mechanics, they can just screw you over. They can fix it, but they didn't replace shit and just like charge you some money. It's like, yeah, bro, I pretty much just got some free money. Urban Farm. Okay, yeah. Policy right now, so I applied to Policy Fellowship. Policy Fellowship. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. But I think it's time I end this live stream. Say hello to some windshield washer fluid. I had to refill it yesterday. No, Friday. It was Friday. But yeah. Yeah, y'all have a good one, okay? Appreciate y'all showing up. I just want to do a quick little stream. Yeah, I appreciate it, Ellie. The Discord's still available, but it's like the most dead server, so yeah, you have a good one too. I hope things get better, Ellie. You know what? It will get better. So I'm gonna take a road trip. So wish me luck. Yeah. I still have your Discord. You're still in my server. I almost deleted the whole server. But yeah, I'm gonna take a trip to my own server now. Okay, I'll just DM you whenever I get the chance, because I'll be a little bit busy and stuff. And this is a 1982 penny. But yeah, I'm gonna kill the stream right now. But I appreciate y'all.